A, the artist, back at it with another A's vibe. How to draw. Stitch. First things first, the music we are vibing to, I do not own the rights to. But shout out Rooney Boys, Warm Summer Nights. All right, get yourself a clean sheet of paper, pens, pencils before we start, if you are going to be creating while following along. All right, let's grab the pencil. The first thing we're going to need, make a light circle for the base of his head. Now down the middle, you want to throw a line of balance. Apologies if you cannot see these lines right now, but they are there. You want to lightly sketch in your lines. All right, to give Stitch his shape of his head, just add in on both sides oval type shape. I can't really describe that. Now for these ears, those who know Stitch will look at the ear in detail, but draw the basic shape you see before adding in the missing piece of his ear. Same thing on the right side. Draw the shape, the basic shape you see before adding in his missing ear. And his missing ear will go right here. All right. Now that we have the head and ears down, we're going to put in his little arms. And if you're just tuning in and missing the intro, we are learning how to draw Stitch. All right, we'll put down his other arm. Now this sketching process does not have to be perfect. You can always come back and fine detail things. All right, now let's add a little hook on both sides of his body to give his belly that effect. And then we're gonna add his legs in. Also the bottom of his belly. And the base of all drawings is finding the shapes. As you can see here, we have a lot of basic shapes for Stitch. All right, now we're going to add ourselves a circle for the bottom of his paw. You see him coming along? All right, add ourselves a little mini circle inside of that first circle for the pad of his paw. And then you add in his little claws. And he has 4 of them. Do that on the same number count on your right paw. Okay. All right. Now what we're gonna do, just add in his little belly. And then we'll also add in his arm paw claws, which he has 3 of these. All right. Add his little fur in the middle of his belly. And that's just 3 quick lines. Now for his eyes, they're on the very end of his head. And those are semicircles. Exaggerate how big they are. Again, once the detail work of the lines come in, you'll start to see more of Stitch. And the reason why lines are so light is because you don't want to have hard work erasing those lines. Now putting in the nose, his nose is almost a perfect circle. Keyword almost. And just finding my balance. That's why you saw me put the line down the middle. Back to his nose. As I said, his nose is not a perfect circle, but do as you please when drawing anything. It does not have to be the exact same. Now putting in his eyes, remember, those are big eyes. Now his mouth. And for the mouth expression, it's just a basic picture of Stitch today. So with the mouth expression, if you want a different mouth expression, go for it. Now coming in, we're going to darken our line so we can begin to see the picture we have created with Stitch. To be a part of the voting process of picking what characters to learn how to draw, follow me on Instagram at AVArtist. For that spelling, AVArtist at the top of the screen. So be a part of choosing who you learn how to draw next with A's Vibe. As I stated in the beginning of the video, the reason why those lines were so light is so now, as you can see, we can truly come in and darken what we put down first. And we don't have to do too much erasing. The key is not to erase a lot. You don't want to get frustrated in the process of creating. Everything should be just simple and stress-free. Now you can begin to see Stitch in his entirety with the lines been darkened. Now we're going to get his ear. And you see when just drawing the basic shape, how much easier it is just to come back in and then add the detail of his missing ear or whatever it is you're drawing. Find the simple shape before going into detail. For those that enjoy adding color, go for it. Once you have laid down the drawing how you like it and it's to your liking, you can add color in. I myself, once I lay down the pencil, will be coming in and inking Stitch so it pops off the paper just a little more. And you see with that erasing, since the line was laid down lightly, it only took a couple, erasing strokes just to get that line out of there and go back in. So always lightly putting your lines when first going in on your first pass. Excuse me. All right. Now that it's to my liking now with the pencil, coming in with the marker, the permanent marker to ink, stitch up and have them pop off the page. Remember, you don't have to ink. I like inking myself. I feel it always gives life to whatever cartoon you are drawing. But you can go right in color. You can leave it as is. All in all, have fun with the process of creating. Now, I know you can see Stitch. Those who have been following along. He is here. I know at the beginning, it didn't seem like he was going to be there, but he's here. Remember the music that we are vibing to, I do not own the rights to. So shout out the Rooney Boys and Warm Summer Nights. Again, if you would like to be a part of the process to pick what character is drawn next, follow on Instagram at ATheArtist. If you are excited about the stitch you created and want to share it with someone else, just remember to shout out ATheArtist and lead them to this content. Remember to like and subscribe.
Seasons change. I know deep inside that you will always be the same. So don't let anybody doubt you, 'cause you know just what you need. If you look inside your heart, you will find. Make your dreams come alive. Put them in your pocket, but don't let them slip away. If you love enough to be strong, you can live enough to move on. Let's find a better way. Warm summer night, say hello to tomorrow. Warm summer night, just forget about your sorrows. Watching all the seasons change.
All right, Stitch is all inked up. Now just gonna come in and darken the eyes and the nose. Remember, you can go in and add the color if you would like. Just for time purposes, we're gonna keep it basic black and white today.
If you love enough to be strong, you can live enough to move on. Let's find a better way. Getting past 11, feeling like it's heaven. Why can't this time just last? So lay your head upon my shoulder, rest it to my heartbeat. You make me come alive.
And a little tip or trick, I know I blacked out his entire nose, but to give his nose that shine, black out the entire nose, but leave a little white spot, kind of like they did with his eyes. All right, just cleaning up the last little bit of pencil I see. And depending on what type of pen you are using, be careful on when you begin to erase, because if you're using a ballpoint pen or certain type of markers, the minute you come with an eraser behind just laying down that marker, you will cause smudging. All right, Stitch is inked up, looking good. The last thing I'm gonna do, just to have a little fun, gonna put a little graffiti down. So we're gonna give him his name tag. We're just gonna write Stitch out. Remember, if you want to participate in picking what's the next how-to, learning how to draw out graffiti letters is one of them things you are able to choose if you would like. But all you have to do is follow on Instagram at AVArtist. And if you are doing your own graffiti, have fun. You do not have to copy the exact style I am doing. Have fun with it. And if you're just comfortable drawing Stitch, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for following along. I hope this has been helpful to you. Stay tuned for the next A's Vibe, How to Draw. I do not own the rights to the music that we did vibe to, but shout out the Rooney Boys and Warm Summer Nights. Just gonna do a little hatching for the shading. Not gonna bore anybody with thinking in this last little bit. You down, I just want you in my life. We can stop this ride. Till next time.